Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm here. Yeah. Everything is working now. Okay. Let's wait for our viewers to filter in. Hey. Oh, hello, Kevin. Okay. Let's get this stretching done. I'm gonna do some arm circles and try to make sure that I don't hit anything in the process, but that should be good. There's a surprising amount of cat hair on my clothing that's becoming airborne right now. I'm really scared I'm gonna smack something. But okay, that's good. I guess we'll tilt to the side. And the other side. And we'll do these. Stretch all my problem areas for drawing. I feel like this is also a really good finger stretch. I don't know. And everything hurts today because I don't know. I guess when you don't sleep, everything just kind of sucks a bit more. Okay, I'm gonna touch my toes. Okay. Thank you so much for that stretch break, Jeremy, and I hope if any of you guys stretched along with me that you had a good stretch too. Okay. I think the answer is to draw faster. Jeremy says, I hope you're feeling more awake now. I feel much better. Thank you. But yeah, back when I was in school or even at work, sometimes I would just also get really tired and then I would just go to the bathroom and do a bunch of jumping jacks and then come back. Like I would just run on the spot for a little bit and that would help. Yeah, I think back when I was a student, I had a much higher tolerance for fatigue, and now no way. I cannot handle it. And yet I still put myself through this, I know that I can't handle being tired, and I still, you know, I still sleep at bad times. Slaps roof of Joni. This dimple can fit so many bad decisions inside of her. Yeah, that's because I saw the Kevin comment that was like, slaps roof of tree, this bad boy can fit a whole bunch of weird sentences in it. Remy says, warning, you've exceeded your daily quota of bad decisions. Yeah, yeah, I'm not allowed to stay up late tonight anymore. Kevin says, bonk. Yeah, I need that. I need someone to just be ready for me to start nodding off. And you know those, like, inflatable hammers with the little bells inside? Or, like, the squeaky hammers? I need someone to just bonk me with one of those every time I start to get tired. But yeah, the sooner I can finish, the sooner I can go to bed. That's how I'm looking at this. Like, you'll want to get some sleep? Well, you better just draw a little faster then. Me intensely focusing on falling asleep. Did you know that, so if you normally get really car sick, but every time the car starts moving, you feel like you're falling asleep, that could actually be a part of your motion sickness. Because falling asleep on, like, moving vehicles is one of those, like, rare responses to car sickness. Well, maybe not rare, but one of the responses to car sickness. So yeah, whenever I'm car sick, I just try to take a nap. And usually my body wants to take a nap anyways, does not want to be car sick. And I have a wonderful sleep in the car. You know, another good way to prevent car sickness is to be driving the car. This kind of looks like a frog. Like, these are its two eyes. One sec. And, like, its mouth is here. And then it has, like, a leg. weirdly look like a frog. I can't believe I just drew that. I was kind of half asleep when I did it. Tired. Oh boy. I'm really going through it. That's why today when I think it was Eugene who asked me, "How are you?" Right? Like physically very bad. Emotionally very good. Like I'm in a good state emotionally. Just physically, ugh, very tired. Ugh. Okay, what if I like took a quick nap? Okay, um, what if, right? What if I did though? Okay, if anyone leaves while I'm asleep, like, thanks for dropping by the stream. I really appreciate you being here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a nap. Give me 1 second. Whoa. back. I'm awake now. Eugene says, you doing alright there, Dimples? Kevin says, she sleep. I sleep. I'm awake now. I think. Feel a little better. Eugene says that was a bit funny. Yeah, I know, with like the alarm. Kevin says the Dark Ages. Yeah, I find that ringtone wakes me up the best. Frito says he won the staring contest. Just to be clear, my eyes were not open. I was just, like, sleeping with my head resting on my palms. Although, if I did draw, like, an iris and a pupil on my eyelid, I think it would look like my eyes were open. But yeah, for anybody who popped into the stream while I was asleep, hello. Welcome. I'm pretty tired today, but we're gonna power through and try to finish this. Okay, I want to have like a bit of a dusting of green over here. With the brown kind of showing through, but not by a lot. And then I think the brown itself needs some more dimensional magic. Yeah, told you I had a reputation for, like, being able to nap anywhere. Back when I was in furniture making, I used to have, like, a reputation for being able to fall asleep no matter how noisy the workroom was. And I used to take these little naps, you know, of course, like, in a safe spot, but I would take naps. It doesn't matter if someone was using a table saw or, like, a router, you know, I could nap. One of my personal keys to falling asleep easier is just to try to not think about anything, and when I basically stop thinking and worrying, I just fall asleep. Wow, that's a lot of Nightbot messages. Kevin says, I guess my skill is that I can play Tetris and talk at the same time perfectly fine. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I could never. I feel like that would make you a really good Tetris streamer, Kevin. I just want to get this shadow down. That makes it look like this branch is kind of elevated and then it's just going across. Kevin says, I actually had a bunch of PBs while in a Discord call with my friends. That's pretty cool. Okay, but how much of a PB are we talking? Ugh. Kevin says, I have a rather funny video I think y'all should check out. Yeah, if you want, you can send it here or in the Discord chat. If you send it in the Discord server, it'll be easier for me to watch after stream. You bet I'll laugh. Kevin says, one of them was the 17.9 second perfect clear ending. Wow. And you were talking perfectly the whole time? Maybe you need to be talking in order to PB. Okay, I'm gonna click the link, but pause the video before it does anything. Oh, cat choir. I like the sound of that. One of my all-time favorite videos on YouTube is an organ made out of refurbished Furbies. Kevin says, I have my current Chromebook account PB done in a school cafeteria. You have like a separate account just for your Chromebook? I mean, you know what? It does make sense though, because if your times on the Chromebook are consistently worse, then yeah, I feel like you would need to have a different account so that your scores don't get dragged down. Yeah, it took me a while to get that out because I'm tired. Evan says, my Chromebook account is pretty close to my real one. It's 18.99 seconds right now. Wow. Imagine if you were like Playing on Chromebook is like slowing you down. Oh my goodness, the cat! The cats are singing! I thought I paused the video. It had just been like attempting to load this entire time. But yeah, imagine you switched over to your actual account and it was like taking weights off your feet when running. Eugene says, I won the bet. Oh, yeah, no, I knew it was gonna make me laugh. Thank you so much for that video, Eugene. Anything that has cats in it is a pretty safe bet for me. You know, our choir director back in high school used to say, like, in the morning, if we were, like, had a particularly tired sound, he used to say we sounded like cats in a microwave. Like, that was his catchphrase for us. He was like, you guys sound bad. You sound like cats in a microwave. And we were like, that's horrible. And he's like, well, sing better. Eugene says, really? Yeah. Evan says, it's my turn to sleep now. Have a good rest. I envy you. I will be at that stage soon. Eugene says, I've never heard him say that before. Yeah. If you haven't sang a soprano part at 7 in the morning in front of him, you wouldn't have heard him say that. In the 14 years you've known him, yeah, I don't know why. Like, I don't know. To be fair, it was a really difficult piece, technically. Ah! Are you forgetting how to type already after learning different language systems? Eugene says my proficiency in the English language is so bad right now, rip. But yeah, it is, yeah. Eugene says tired me go brr. Same though. I think for me, I tend to really overcompensate when I text and I'm tired at the same time. Because, like, I tend to use words that I don't normally use because I can't think of, like, the normal way to say them. Let's see, I think that looks good. I think that looks normal. Eugene says the normal way. I don't even remember what I said right now. I'm gonna be real with you. I do not remember what I was saying. What is happening? Pinch to zoom. There's a video out there somewhere, and it's this like baby, and they're listening to a choir sing, and every time they hit the high notes, the baby just like raises their eyebrows and goes like, you know. They can't quite decide if they like this yet. Let's have some tea. But yeah, I bet I'm gonna look back at this tired stream today and just cringe. It'll be funny. It'll be funny. It'll be cringy. But yeah, the song we were singing that year in choir. Eugene says, okay, I think I'm gonna sign off now. I hope you have an amazing rest of the stream and finish the tree drawing. Yes, I really want to be done. I don't care how tired I am. I need to be done this for my own sanity. Can't lose sight of that goal. Thank you so much for popping by, Eugene. Thanks for the laughs. Thanks for the encouragement. But yeah, the song we were singing that year that I heard us be called Cats in a Microwave the most, was Feller from Fortune. Let me see if I can sing it. It's like a traditional choir adaptation of like traditional Newfoundland songs. Okay, let me see. There's lots of fish in Bonavista Harbor. Lots of fish riding around here. Boys and girls are fishing together. 45 from Carbonear. Oh, catch a hold this one, catch a hold that one. Swing around this one, swing around she. Dance around this one, dance around that one. Diddle dum this one, diddle dum dee. Oh, Sally is the pride of Cat Harbor. Ain't been swung since last year. Drinking rum and wine and cassis. What the boys brought in from St. Pierre. Oh, Sally goes to church every Sunday. Not for to sing nor for to hear, but to see the feller from Fortune. What was down here fishing the year. But yeah, the way I sing it is a very, like, traditional choral way, but it is a folk song. They just did, like, a really interesting choral arrangement of this with a whole lot of parts. And it's a challenging piece for high school kids, I think. But I do love that song a lot. But yeah, the thing with choir is it was like a required elective for music theater. So there were kids who really wanted to be in music theater but didn't necessarily want to be in choir because it's completely different styles of music. But they had to be in both. All that to say, like, not to like trash talk anybody, but I just don't think that style of singing without dancing was everybody's cup of tea. Like, I don't think everybody wanted to be there, and so, I mean, I think a group can only really succeed as much as the people who least want to be there are there, if that makes sense. Like, does that make sense? Was that a really nonsensical way to phrase it? Like, the people who care most about something, I don't think they can normally make up for the people who are there just because they have to be there. Okay. Maybe we have some darker dirt. I kind of like the look of that. I like how that is. It doesn't feel so, how do you say, dry? Like having kind of a loamy soil makes me happy. Okay, I really like that. There we go. Now, we just gotta add in little flowers. You can learn a lot of things from the flowers, especially in the month of June. You can learn a lot of things from the flowers, all in the golden afternoon. But yeah, we're drawing some snowdrops or lily of the valley, whichever one you would like them to be. Lily of the Valley is really pretty. It has like a nice soft fragrance. I'm pretty sure cats like cannot interact with any kind of lily though. Like yeah, cuz lilies are toxic to cats. So you got to be really careful about that kind of thing. Fun fact, if you ever get flowers for someone who has cats, make sure lilies are not in the bouquet. But yeah, I don't want to have these flowers be too defined because they're not really supposed to be the main focus here. Really, like the gerbera daisies, the asters, the pansies should be way more in focus than these flowers. So I'm just letting them be kind of blobby and just letting them exist for patches of color and variety. A long time ago, a million years BC, the best things in life were absolutely free. But no one appreciated the sky that was always blue, and no one congratulated the moon that was always new. So, so that they would vanish now and then. La da 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 da. I don't know the lyrics if I don't actually just look at them. I'm really awful at words sometimes. That's what dreams are made for. I'm really bad at the chromatics there too. That's what dreams are. And you shouldn't be afraid for every time it rains pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains find your fortune falling all over town. Be sure that your umbrella is upside down. Trade them for a package of sunshine and roses, sunshine and flowers. So if you hear it pouring, don't run under a tree, 'cause there'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see, and V is very, very extraordinary. He is even more than anyone that I adore. And love is all that I can give to you, to you. Love is more than just a game for two. And take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Bit strained with those high notes today, but you know what? Gotta be nice about it, because I'm really going through it today. But yeah, you guys get a whole bunch of free songs, because whether you like it or not, because that's what's helping me stay awake today. Moon river, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, you dream maker, you heart breaker, wherever I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. Oh, we're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend. My huckleberry friend, Moon River, and me. remember that time I was half asleep and I turned this into a frog? Oh my goodness. I still can't believe I did that. That was like a fever dream. Back when I was still in school, I used to have my phone ringtone be this sound. I don't know if you can hear that pen clicking. I used to just have it be the sound of one pen click. So that if I forgot to mute my phone before class and it went off, it would just be the sound of one click. Unfortunately, my custom notification sounds are not working anymore, so I've had to pick like the closest sound to that, but you know, I'm not in school anymore, so it doesn't really matter as much. But I did grow to really like that pen click noise. I don't know, I prefer like clicking or percussion noises to like really, really, I guess, intrusive little melodic pieces. I find that quite disruptive, especially if my phone goes off a whole bunch of times with different notifications. Can't handle it, too distracting. Okay, cool. Okay, we're actually done with this section here. Like, done. Okay, I'm gonna take a moment and reach for the ceiling! Partly for celebration, partly for a good stretch. Okay, and we're gonna color these trees and shade them similar to summertime. Okay, let me grab what tone this is. And then we'll just kind of lightly brush over on top of everything. Whoa! I fell asleep right there. That's not good. Just when I was thinking that I could stop talking and still be okay. No. It's like those Minecraft videos where you place a torch and then you run up a ladder of sand. that's like slowly falling apart. It's like the torch activate, I don't know, updates all of the sand, all of the gravity blocks. But yeah, it feels like I'm running up those stairs, but instead of like, what? Instead of falling in Minecraft, I'm falling asleep. But yeah, what are you guys doing right now as I talk about this? Like, what's happening? What's up? Tell me. I'd love to hear. Okay. Interesting. Jeremy says, I'm trying to unlock all the achievements in Slay the Spire. Ooh, I haven't heard the name of that game in a while. Do you think you could ever... Do you think you could ever beat Fector's Challenge in Stardew Valley? So Fector's Challenge is beating Journey of the Prairie King without a single death. And you know how in Journey of the Prairie King, the arcade game, you can get extra lives throughout the game, so you won't lose the game immediately if you die once, but if you die once, you're like not eligible for Fector's Challenge anymore. And you need to have Fector's Challenge to get like perfection in Stardew. I feel like I could do everything in Stardew Perfection, like it's just tedious and grindy, but I don't think technically I have the capability to get Fector's Challenge. And Unsurpassable Z, the YouTuber, was asking Concerned 8, the developer and creator of Stardew Valley, like, why did you put Fector's Challenge in Perfection, right? Like, so many people really struggle to get it, you know? Fermi says the farthest I've gotten is stage 3. Yeah, I think I made it to like the beginning of stage 4 and I did not last very long. I don't know. I don't even know how I managed to get there. But yeah, he was saying like, you know, I expected him to say this. A lot of people expected him to say this. Expected them to say like, you know, I put that really difficult challenge there so that victory is all the more sweet when you do achieve it. But he said, you know what, maybe it's good that that challenge is there because it teaches you that sometimes, no matter how hard you want something, you'll never be able to attain it. No matter how hard you work. Like, some things are just, there's like a skill level cap for some people. Jeremy says, I don't mind it being there. I want statues of perfection. Jeremy says, I don't think it's unbeatable. Yeah, I don't think it's unbeatable either. I just don't think I can. Well, my bangs are gonna be like flat because I keep shaking my head. Jeremy says, I think if I grinded it, I could finish it within a few hours. Okay, so if I had like everything at perfection in Stardew Valley and I gave you my account, could you get me that statue by beating Fector's challenge for me? Like, for example. Shermie's is probably nice. Okay, one day when I put in the hours needed to do the rest of Stardew Valley perfection, if I can't get Fector's challenge at that point, I'll ask for help. So I know quite a few people watch the Hermitcraft content creators here, and I don't know if you guys have seen Green's latest like hardcore survival world video. It feels like everybody is starting a hardcore survival world right now just for something to do between seasons, and I am all for it. I think it's super interesting. But yeah, if you don't want to know what happens, you haven't already seen this video, plug your ears for a second, because Green reused apparently the same server he used for Last Life, the game. And then as a result, some of his friends ended up on his hardcore world uninvited. Do you guys think that was real, or do you think that was part of a script? Like, what do you think? Whoa. I'm nodding off and I'm like flickering between dreaming and consciousness. I'm having some strange dreams. I'm not tired. I'm not falling asleep. I will not succumb. draw something on this layer. What is that? Jeremy says maybe you should be sleeping instead of streaming if you're struggling to stay awake. I know. You are right. I'm just gonna take this as far as I can. Jeremy says, like, for me, if I was this tired, I wouldn't do any work. Yeah. Especially if it's my job. I think it's okay. I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out when I am awake. Boy, what a thing to say. But yeah, I think one of the big things we need is, I guess, to darken up the background for some of these sections. But yeah, look at how good we did, though. Look at how good we did. That looked good. I like it. That good, though. So yeah, if I can just, you know, get through this a bit more, then I can rest. Not only physically, but also I can just let go of this project a bit. I don't know, I've reached a state where I'm just gonna be stubborn about it. But yeah, see, that already looks so much better. There we go. I gotta adopt the stance. I'm like standing on my chair right now. Okay. I heard there was an artist at Studio Ghibli who, instead of sitting at his desk chair, he used to, like, squat on his desk and, like, draw like this. But yeah, sometimes you just need questionable posture for good results. Okay, see how good that is? I really like that. I don't know why I phrased it like that, but I'm just happy with what it is right now. But yeah, don't worry, we're really, really close. Now, once I color in these trees, I just really need to, what's that thing called again? I forgot the word for it. Snow. Yes, I need to color in the snow. And then I think we're like pretty good for the background. You know? Imagine. I'm getting excited now. I shouldn't have titled this Will We Finish Big Tree? I should have titled this Will I Stay Awake? I mean, we already know the answer to that. Probably not. I'm not sure how I got that blend of like light colors and dark colors in. Like, I don't exactly remember what shades I was using. So I'm gonna go like all dark, and then I'm gonna grab this light texture color, bump it up a bit, and like, I don't know, put it down where the highlights are supposed to be. You know what song I have like really stuck in my head? Like it's just living in there rent free right now. I have Waving Through a Window. On the outside, always looking in. Do 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 do. Yeah, it is a good song. But yeah, I appreciate your concern for my well-being and the quality of my product. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna. I just. I think I'm still at a point where I can work on it, so I will continue to. Um, but once I know that I need to sleep, I will. Don't worry, this attitude only applies to drawing and also like it's only really like this because I've just been working on this for so long. I checked how many hours I've been working on this piece, and it's like at least 50, if not more, which is terrifying. And yeah, I just really would like to see it be done. Okay, I'm gonna add a bit of a kind of gray wash over this. And then I guess like a darker wash on the edges. Maybe a bit more saturated. It's hard to color in these skinny trees. Okay, I like that. You guys, we can finally move on to the winter section now. This is a big moment. I can't believe it. What? How did I get to this point? How did I get to this point? I've been working up to winter the entire time I've been doing this drawing. Yeah, this is insane. Let me color in just this little bald patch here first. You know, might as well stall for a second while I have the opportunity to do so. You know. What do I color this bald patch in? Like a light kind of green color, and then I do my best to erase whatever it is here that's causing that issue. And then I go back down and add in some darker greens. Okay, yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, wintertime. Let's do this. Oh boy. So, I'm gonna take this whole piece, I'm gonna duplicate it because it's time to merge some layers down. And I'm nervous about it. Every time I make a big change that I'm scared of, I merge a whole bunch of layers down. I combine them together because there is a finite amount of layers that I can use. So I have to be somewhat like economical about how I choose to use them. Oh man, this scares me so much already. I think this should be enough to work with for the winter layer. Ah, goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna need something that's mostly on the top, kind of. And then I need to block in snow here. Winter just looks really magical, and I'm excited for it to all kind of come together. Okay, nice. I think we do need to clean up some of this bark color over here. And then add in more snow here. Okay, and we're gonna go back down to this log, erase that. We're gonna need to shade that in a second, but I think that's pretty good. Then on the same, oh no, not like that, like this. On the same snow layer, I'm just gonna, oh, I think this is supposed to be a leaf. Just gonna color in the snow that's gathering on this set of branches. This was kind of a pain to color in because I couldn't figure out what part was the branch and what part was supposed to be the snow. Because I sketched and colored it at very different times and just completely lost track of it. But yeah, I think it's supposed to look something like this. Okay, where did I have the snow in my other layers? Like, where does that exist? It's here, okay. So I guess we can combine that. I like that. We can combine those. That's good. But yeah, oh goodness, we're really close. So what I'm gonna do is look up, whoa, my drawer closed. I have a really clunky metal drawer. I'm also gonna pour myself a cup of tea. Not the caffeinated kind, actually. Which is funny because I feel like I could do with a little caffeine, but maybe not. It always makes me feel not very good. Oh, that tea is very hot. Wow. Okay. 1 second. I need to sit properly. If I sit properly, I mean sit with poor posture. Okay. What am I gonna do? We're gonna grab this. We're gonna make it more blue-gray. And block down a background color. Just gonna oh boy, not like that. See, this is why I was kind of worried about merging everything together because it makes some like really weird situations. This. But yeah, this looks way more like slush than snow at this point, but it's gonna make sense in a bit. I promise. Okay. Now, I just have to start putting in the shapes that are on top of the snow. I think something like this will do. So what I really need to be doing is staring at that mini canvas over here at all times. Because if I don't, right, I'll lose track of what the drawing looks like from a distance. This stuff, like, does not look good up close. And if it does look good up close, then it doesn't look good from a distance, you know? At least that's my take on it. Okay, see, like, you add the white on top and it just has these subtle shadows, which I do really like. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna take another sip of really hot tea. Mm. See what I mean? I knew I'd get my second wind. But yeah, after the intense detail of spring, summer, and autumn, I feel like the snow is just such a cakewalk. It's a treat, really. I remember that Junie B. Jones book where she found out that cakewalks have nothing to do with stepping on the cake. And then she picked a fruit cake from the cakewalk because it was like colorful and kind of cool looking. And then everyone was like, "Are you sure you want the fruit cake?" And then it was gross. She didn't like it. But the thing is, I actually, bless you, I actually think I would quite like fruit cake. I don't know. I've had fruit cakes before, but I don't know if I've had that like real classical fruit cake. Like I don't know what's wrong with it. I think it's probably delicious. Is it that it's like such a classic cake that it's considered like an old person cake now? Wait, coffee cakes are or something? that's a big eraser. Too big. Too much. Too much eraser. Okay, yeah, I think the shadows show up a lot more when you have things that are literally on like a stark white surface. Okay, oh boy. What the heck? I just think we're almost there, and it's giving me a lot of motivation right now. I don't like this though. Okay, can't lose sight of what the big piece looks like. You just gotta keep sight of what the whole picture is supposed to look like. Okay, let's see. I like that. I do. Hmm. Okay, and I think maybe for this snow part where it kind of transitions into spring, what I'm gonna do is first of all erase this brown that's not supposed to be here, and then erase this brown that's not supposed to be here. Go back down to the snow layer. And just kind of gently spot this in as if the snow is just starting to melt away. Okay, seriously, we are so close. This is crazy. But yeah, for this part, I don't want to be... I don't want to have too many lumps and bumps because I think the further things are from you, the more kind of blended they get together. Like up close in pictures and stuff, you can definitely see like all these bumps and shadows and stuff. But I think far away you really wouldn't. Okay, let's erase some of this. This shouldn't be here. And then this as well. Okay. Maybe just a few tiny touch-ups. And I think that does it for the ground snow. So the next type of snow that we need to really quickly do is the tree branch snow, just by adding a little bit of shading over here. Okay, and then you fill up this top. I like that. We could maybe even go a bit stronger with that dark blue. Jeremy says 1 achievement down, 2 left. Yeah. Oh, you mean for Slay the Spire? Nice. Ha. I thought you meant for me, because that is the mood for me. Jeremy says technically 3, but the last one is to get all the other achievements. Nice. So the last one is pretty much a shoo-in. Jeremy says for me as well. Yeah. Oh boy. Jeremy says not quite a shoo-in. Yeah, I mean, you still have to work for the other 2 achievements. That's true. Since it's technically as hard as the hardest achievement. Yeah, it's a good way of phrasing it. I mean, I guess you just get 2 achievements for the price of 1. Maybe lighten this up like just a little bit. Okay, and before I forget, we have some snow on this tree that needs to exist. It just needs to be there. Okay. Now we're getting to this part. All the little blobs of snow on the tree itself. I'm just gonna block the shadows in first, and then we can change it up later. Let's have some more hot tea. Because being warm makes me happy. We're really chugging it. Okay, come on. I can't wait to sleep after this. But yeah, I think the reason I'm doing this is I just have this feeling, you know, sometimes you just have to strike while the iron is hot. You gotta work while your drive is strong for something. And I'm just at this phase with this project, right, where I love it so much, I just am frustrated that it's not done. I just get to points like that, you know? I don't know if anyone else feels similarly about their work sometimes. It's kind of like I don't care, I'm gonna make it happen. Jeremy says I usually choose sleep. Then you are a far more responsible and disciplined person than I. Okay, I like this. Now, I need that reference I have somewhere on my iPad of a snow and ice covered tree. So I'm gonna need to go look for that. Let's find our reference picture. I turned off my cam. Let's see. I mean, I turned off my iPad screen share. Wow, I really do have a lot of reference pictures saved on my iPad. I have like hundreds, I don't know. And yet, none that I like. How can I have so many reference pictures and so few useful ones? Okay. I think this one will do. So what I'm gonna do is make another layer underneath this one. And I noticed that the ice does tend to make the wood darker, so I'm gonna have to make the wood darker. Or actually no, I'll make it like a frosty ice. So I'll add like a dark blue cast to the bark first, and then I'll add white on top, so it'll be like a frosted icy glass look. Or glassy ice look, sorry. Icy glass. Huh. Not on this tree. No glass here, all natural ice. Okay, I have no idea what this looks like, which is scary. But hey, you know what? Pretty soon I'll be able to check. This is not, this should not be here. 1 second. Beep, 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 boop. Delete. Okay, and I think I lower the opacity of this a bit. I like that. Hey, hang on. Maybe we could do like a fancy filter. That's pretty cool. And then we gotta add our icy highlights in. So what I'm gonna do is switch back over to mini canvas view so I can really make sure I'm doing this right before I go too far. And by too far, I mean spend too much time on something that doesn't look good. Because if this doesn't look good, then we'll switch over to a different technique. So today I was driving, well, not me, but my dad was driving us around the city. We just had to do some errands, and it's really funny because I haven't seen actual people for the longest time because I don't leave the house, like other than my family members, but I don't really think that counts. Like I haven't seen people outside my household for a while. And I saw a lot of people walking their dogs. You know, it was the evening time, so just a lot of people are out there going about their evening. And these two people were walking their very large dog, and their dog pooped on the sidewalk. And then they just stood staring at the dog and the poop for like a minute or two, and then they left it there on the busy sidewalk. They didn't dispose of it properly. They just let their dog poop on the sidewalk and left it there. Who does that? You know, like That's so gross. Imagine. Well, I don't even have to imagine because I saw it. Yeah, right? That's super gross. And like so irresponsible too. Why? Then not like a minute or two later there was another group of two people, another pair walking their dog down the same sidewalk, and like this other dog lunged for the poop and tried to smell it, and I was just like, why would they have left it there, you know? Like, not only is it like gross to step in, but other dogs just get really curious about it. The fact that it's the sidewalk and that it's public property doesn't absolve you of responsibility from something like this. In fact, it should probably just add more responsibility because it doesn't just belong to you, it belongs to everybody. You know, everybody uses the sidewalk. Hmm. Yeah, I don't really like this. Okay, it is happening. It's coming together. Okay. Just gotta add in those little highlights that I'm gonna put more frost on later, so it'll make sense. Just not right now. It won't make any sense yet. Okay. Getting a bit tired, so just gotta do my best to push this one out, because it's really just those little frost pieces, that's it. Whoa. I had like the craziest dream about Adventure Time for a second. Adventure time, come on, grab your friends. We're going to very distant lands with Jake the dog and Finn the human. The fun will never end, it's adventure time. Come along with me to a town beside the sea. You can wander through the forest and do so as we please. Come along with me to a cliff under the tree, making up new numbers and living so merrily. Of my affections, I give them all to you, and maybe by next summer we won't have changed our tune, 'cause we'll want to be in this town beside the sea, making up new numbers and living so merrily. Woo! Did I do that? No. Okay. It took a moment. I just had a strange dream and woke up. Yeah, we're at that phase again. We're getting tired. It's fine. It's fine to be tired, but it's not. I don't know if I like that. I just don't like that. Oh, Jeremy has redeemed a hydrate or dihydrate. Stay awake. Heck yes! You're gonna stay awake. And you appreciate the song too. Whoa! I scared myself by pushing my my chair button. Thank you very much for that hydration. If you guys are watching this, make sure you at least satisfy one of what your body is telling you to do. One of your body's demands by drinking some water. If not, by going to sleep. Do not follow my example. Because I should be asleep right now. But I'm not. I refuse. This is a bit dark over here. I don't really like it. Okay, how did I get that one so nice and like frozen looking? I really like that one. Okay, and we're just gonna, we have these like really shiny edges, and I guess we accent them with some kind of extra shine around them. Okay. So if I go back down to this layer and maybe we're in a bit of a wild mood. I go for like an orange tinted overlay moment. You know, we just go for it. Am I in the right layer? I think I am. Okay. But yeah, I think that warm toned highlight really does help this stand out. But yeah, I think another scammer who's trying to do the good old cashier's check scam, reached out to me again and was like, hey, I have a son named Mike. He likes anime. Could you draw like an anime portrait, like a manga style portrait for him for his birthday? And I was like, okay, well, So here's some pricing information, and I only take PayPal or e-transfer. And then he just like stopped replying after that. I was like, I do not take checks. I only take PayPal and e-transfer. And then he just kind of ghosted me. Okay. Maybe we don't want this to be like all sparkly. Maybe we want some like damp patches as well. Don't know. Big stretch, big stretch. Ah. On a tropical island under the molten lava moon. Jeremy says your clients will definitely be satisfied with all the effort you've put into it. It looks amazing. Thank you very much. That makes me happy. If I am satisfied, I hope that translates to client satisfaction. So with all my pieces, I try really hard to put basically as much as I can into them. Which is why you always hear me say, like, do I like that? No, I don't like that. And then I'll fix something. That's what that mannerism is all about. Talking to the hula dancers, asking questions cause they have all the answers. Sitting on the ocean, putting on lotion. La da 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 da. Gets me out of this cave, 'cause it's nothing but a gladiator grave. And if I stick to the plan, I think I'll turn into a lava man. I think I'll turn into a lava man. Ow, that's so high up for me right now. Turn into a lava man. I can't do it. I feel like my stream is pretty behind right now. Because I do see like 39 instances of like dropped frames or something. Which hasn't happened for a while. Like I haven't really had any issues with lag kind of stuff for a really long time. Getting there. Hey, little tentative to say this because I just feel like there's a few little touch-ups to add. Oh my goodness! Hey, Brandigan, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. Brandigan says, "Hi, just lurking. I hope all is well." Yeah, I'm drawing this magical Four Seasons piece. Four Seasons, not the total landscaping or the hotel, but the actual seasons. And I'm going to be putting this couple and their cats in the picture. So yeah, it's a pretty awesome time. Oh, hang on. Here. Yeah, I'm so happy with this piece so far. It's probably like one of the biggest pieces I've ever worked on because there's just so much detail. There's actually, and I'm not gonna say anything about this because this is personal to the couple, but I've hidden a ton of little like secrets in this piece for them to find. So this is it's gonna be fun to give them basically a Where's Waldo list of what to look for and have them look for it. But yeah, Brandigan, I had a really great time watching your you in the Amazing Race that Unsurpassable Z is hosting. It's cool to see you in a video. Whoa. Excuse me, no. Why do notifications have to be so loud? Who's trying to talk to me? Okay. Brandigan says, "Thank you, I've been doing pretty well, but I won't spoil anything." Oh my goodness! Of course there's like pre-filming. You'll DM me? Okay. But yeah, glad to hear, glad to see you in the chat. Glad to hear you've been doing well. I hope that you have some time for yourself, you know, to do the things you enjoy and to rest. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, okay, tentatively, I think I might be happy with this. And like right on time too. What do you know? Okay, wait, I think I'm done. Brannigan says, I hope your break was great. Yeah, it was awesome. I got to spend a lot of time with my family, recover some of those creative juices. I think it's really funny that like your brain is in liquid. Anyways, I don't know if you can tell, but I've been so tired today. I've literally been nodding off. I took a 15-minute nap on stream because I was just so sleepy. So, what I'm gonna do is turn off the background for this piece. Wait, I'm gonna switch to just face cam while I do this because I think I'm gonna have to save it to the files in my iPad. I'm gonna save image. It looks so good. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna do this. I was just drawing and I was on a roll last night and I didn't want to stop. So I didn't stop and I didn't sleep, which is, you know, for somebody who needs 12 hours a day, I think it's a little rich for me to think that I can stay up all night and be okay. 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 Oh boy. So I just need to line them up to this. Wow. Oh no, what's happening? Since the drawing is just so large, when I move things around, it's really difficult to see what's happening because it's so blurry at first. But yeah, we'll get this into the spot that it's supposed to be in a bit. I want to say it's like parking a car, but I don't know how to drive and I don't know how to park. Okay, let's turn off snapping because that's not really helping me right now. Okay. Yo. Ah. Okay, I need to add like shadows to make them look like they're actually walking in the scenery, but yeah. What the heck? There we go. Brannigan says the cat is the perfect reference for where it should go. Yeah. Oh, I am so pleased with this. Let's turn on the time-lapse replay. The full time-lapse, I bet, is like an hour. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Yeah, it's like 54 minutes. I guess we'll go from like here. Okay. Wait, I'll start at the beginning. Yeah, so I guess while we watch this time-lapse, we're not watching 55 minutes. I'm speeding it up. But while we're here, I just wanted to thank you guys for sticking with me every step of the way with this giant piece. I am so glad we're done. I mean, I have like a few finishing touches tomorrow, but that is for tomorrow. So yeah, this was epic. I'm so glad we got through this. Jeremy says, this piece took so much time, it's basically Grandmother Willow. It's the Great Deku Tree. But yeah. One more thing for everyone in the chat. Hang on. I just posted this on Instagram. Hang on. It's that watercolor piece I was working on stream the other day, like a month ago, the other day. And if you guys want to win this piece in... Ooh. Whoa, okay, that was really scary. If you guys want to win this piece in a raffle, there are actually 5 spots left in a raffle, and all you guys have to do is get a ticket to my art show that's coming up on April 9th. It's going to be my first ever art show. It's the first time my art has ever been exhibited anywhere. So that's pretty exciting news. Hang on, let me like... exclamation mark show. There we go. Yeah. Aw, thanks, Brandigan. And congrats on the new PB, Jeremy. Yeah, so the art piece, the watercolor art piece, is going to be auctioned off to 20 people. I'm really incoherent because I'm really sleepy, but it's a draw out of 20, and we have 5 spots left. So there's a pretty high chance of winning if I do say so myself. And if you win, you'll get like the piece sent in the mail from me, maybe some stickers, some other goodies. You know, it's gonna be an all-around good time. And even if you don't win, the art show itself is actually really cool. It's not just visual arts, it happens to also be a really cool night of music, fashion design, like live music, a fashion runway, live makeup art application, and like there's film festival type stuff like short films, photography, you know, any kind of art that you can think of in the Toronto scene is there. And the best part is it's also accessible for ticket holders only via live stream all over the world. That's right, wherever you live, you'll be able to see the live stream. But it's only for ticket holders. Yeah. And all of the ticket proceeds, if you guys are curious, because I was curious when they selected me. I literally asked, I was like, so, like, how did the tickets work? Like, what does the money go towards? And they were like, renting the venue space and making sure this event can actually happen, like all of the setup and stuff, all of the lighting, all of the like equipment, the stage stuff, you know. It really goes towards supporting artists, especially local Toronto artists. And if you don't live in Toronto and you've always wanted to get a taste of what it's like to be here, by watching the live stream, you'll have a chance to be there for the 3 days that the live stream is running. So yeah, it'll be like a little vacation through your screen. Yeah. What is going on right now with my, like, I'm not coherent. But yeah, art show coming up April 9th. Ticket, get free painting as well. Maybe you might win. Yeah, goodness. Let's watch the rest of this time-lapse replay. Words are difficult. Jeremy says, go rest, you've earned it. If you guys, like, rewatch the VOD, you'll find the moments where the many moments where I almost faceplant into my iPad. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This was great. I can't believe I did this. Yeah, I hope you guys all get to have a good rest too. I know I'm definitely going to rest, and I will see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time after a good long sleep. Yeah. No, 4:30. My new time is 4:30. Yeah, it's not even my new time. It's been my time for months now. Good night. Good night, Brandigan.